Yo, what's up guys? Welcome back to another quick Flutter tutorial. The widget of the day is the slider. This is really useful and really easy to implement actually, so let me show you real quick how you can use this by jumping into the code. Now in my main function, I'm running my app, which is running my home page, which is a stateful widget, and inside I've just got here a blank scaffold. So in the body, let's create a column. And in the children, if you start typing slider, you should see the option there. So I'm just going to hit enter, and it looks like there's two properties here that we should specify. So the value and the unchanged. So just starting with the value, looks like it's requiring a double. So just a number. I'm just going to put 0 for now. And on the change, it's going to be some sort of function involving a double value. So we'll sort out this unchanged function in just a second. If I save this, looks like it's scrunched up at the top. So let's go to our column and make the main axis alignment to just space evenly. And you can see right now, because the value is 0, I can't really drag this right now. It's just stuck at 0. Same thing as if I change the value to 1, it changes on the slider, but looks like we can't really control the slider right now. And that's because we are putting in a fixed number. So if we want to change this around, then we should create a variable. And specifically, let's create a double variable and let's call it current value and initialize it to be 0 at the beginning. Now we can come to this unchanged function. And so essentially, if the user is controlling the slider, it's going to trigger this unchanged method. And then we can set the state and update our current value to be the value that the user is currently sliding. Now let's actually have a look at what the exact number is that we are controlling here. So I'm just going to create a text widget above this slider and let's display what our current value is. Looks like the font's really small, so I'm just going to increase the font size. And so you can see there, it looks like it's a decimal number, like 0 point something, which begs the question, what are these values between? So you can actually specify the minimum as well as the maximum. So if you hover over them, looks like the minimum is 0 and maximum is just 1. So depending on what the purpose of your slider is, you can choose your numbers. But for example, let's say the minimum is 0 and the maximum is 10. So you can control that. And the other thing is, right now, the values are continuous, meaning there's like an infinite amount of precision. So sometimes that's what you need, but sometimes you might want to use these divisions where if I say split it into 4 divisions, then you can't actually go in between the divided numbers. So the numbers become discrete here as opposed to continuous. Now the label, so it looks like this one is a string. So let's just put in hello for now to see where this pops up. And it looks like when you drag the slider, that's where the label is. So something cool you can also do is actually just display the current value on this label. So maybe you don't want to display the number on the screen like this, and you just want to display it when the user slides around. So in terms of the functionality, that's essentially all of it. And now for the aesthetics. So the active color, so that's the filled up bar. So if I change this to red, that's what the active color does. But I just want it to be blue for now. And also you can see the inactive color. So that's the non-filled up section. And you can specify this to be whatever you want as well. And lastly, there's actually something called a thumb color. So that's the circle that the user is actually sliding itself. So a lot of things you can customize here. Hopefully that was easy to understand. Play around with it. And if you have any questions, just let me know below. But other than that, thanks for watching and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Laters.